Hey, this is Jackie with West Coast Connects, and I just wanted to shoot you over the quick little video we were telling you about. Just going to go over a couple ways that you guys could bring in business using your website, Google Business Profile, and potentially using ads to help bring in leads quickly. All of this can be done in-house, and so there's a lot of good tips in here, and I'd absolutely love to hear some feedback from you. If there's anything else you would like to have seen as well, you can just respond via email or give me a call. But either way, I hope this is very helpful. So I have your website pulled up, and the website itself looks really good. I love the color contrast. You can easily see the locations that you service and how to contact each one of those offices. So that's really good for client conversions. My biggest tip initially would be to add content onto the site. So basically, that's just the words on the page that explain what you do, services that you offer, areas that you offer those services in. But within the content, you want to add the keywords that you want to be found for. So you have like Lubbock, Texas roof repairs. So that would be an example of a keyword. But Google likes to see in between 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. And what this does is when the Google bots are crawling your site, they're going to stay on your site longer. And so the more content, the better. Content is king when it comes to ranking on Google. And you definitely want to, when you're writing the content out, rather than just, spouting out like the service areas that you're in or anything, you have to kind of incorporate it into a supporting paragraph. And I will explain the keywords here in just a little bit as well. Another tip would be any of the photos you have on your site to save those as keywords as well. That is pretty helpful. So I did input your information into a tool that I use called Ahrefs. And so we'll look at the UR and the DR first. That is the strength and trust a site has with Google. This is on a scale of 100. So you want to keep these pretty balanced and moving up consistently. And ways to do that would be what you guys are doing right now, but maybe we just need to hone in on it. And so you guys have 393 backlinks coming from 45 referring domains or websites. If you're not sure what a backlink is, it's your website linked to another site that points direction back to you. But not all backlinks are the same. They're not all created equal. Some are going to be spammy and some are going to be more authoritative. So you really want to go after the backlinks that are more authoritative, that are relative to the niche that you're in, and that's going to be able to send power to your site and not just potentially take the power from your site or do nothing at all. You guys are coming up for 218 keywords, and you're getting about 57 organic traffic to your site per month. And if we take a look at some of the keywords that you guys are coming up for, so there's things like Amarillo roofing companies. There is 100 people a month that look up that keyword, and right now you guys are in the 12th spot on that for that one. So in the second page. Let's see, roofing Amarillo, Texas. There's 150 people that look that up. You're in the 15th position. Roofing Amarillo, 80 people. You guys are on the second page for that one as well. Let's see, Clovis roofing, 30 people a month. You guys are in the 10th position. Let's see, metal roofing Lubbock, 40 people a month. You're in the 15th position for that. Amarillo roofing, 10 people a month. Roofers in Clovis, New Mexico. Let's see. It's something like this. It typically will say like 0, but there's at least usually about 10 searches a month because this is highly underreported. You're in the 7th position for that. Roofers Amarillo, 20. So basically, you guys are indexing for some good keywords like this roofing companies in Lubbock. There's 400 people a month that look that up, but you're in the 31st position. But once you start ranking a percentage of that total volume for all of your locations and the surrounding areas, a percentage of that total volume would go to your site. A percentage of that would give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, turn into a customer. So there is a ton of potential customers out there searching. You just want to get in front of them. So for example, like if we look up roofing companies, Clovis, New Mexico, what comes up first is the map pack. So you guys are ranking in the map pack on the first position in Clovis, which is fantastic. I would definitely keep that up by, making sure you have your your reviews up and consistent, making branded posts every month, every week, and posting geolocated, geotagged photos every week as well. Making sure you have the full 750 character about section on the Google Business Profile filled out. Making sure your name, address, and phone number is the same across the board on all listings. That helps. But definitely, I mean, 30 to 40% of traffic is going to go to your website or give you a call right from here. So you want to be able to do this and replicate it in the surrounding areas and your other locations as well. So the top organic competitor would be Reed Roofing. And so if we go to their site, it's more basic, but they do have a little bit of content on here, but not as much, like I was saying, as Google likes to see. So that does play in your favor if you're able to go in and add the content to your site as well. So if we take a look at their rankings, because they are coming up in the top organics, for this particular location, so they only have 81 backlinks coming from 22 referring domains. But the reason that they're ranking is potentially because they have, higher quality backlinks. They're a little bit more powerful, and they're like more niche specific. And within their homepage, they're potentially coming up for more keywords for that particular location. And so that is possibly why they're outranking you in the Clovis area. So if we also look up like roofers in Amarillo, what comes up first are the Google Guaranteed ads, which is something that is highly suggested. It does take a little longer to get Google Guaranteed, but it does save you some money when you're running ads. And that is a way to get in front of people and get business very quickly. And then, of course, like I mentioned, you have your map back here. So I highly suggest doing those things that I had mentioned to be able to come up in the top 3 here for this location. And the top competitor for Amarillo would be the Bomb City Roofing. And here is their site. Another suggestion too would be to have a form to fill out, somewhere like in the top area, maybe around here. That helps with conversions when people are going to your site quickly. So they can just fill it out and you can contact them. So they do not have as much content. They have a little bit more, some options here. So that does play in your favor again. So content is king. And then if we take a look at some of their info here, so again, not a lot of backlinks or referring domains, so it wouldn't take too much to outrank them in this particular area. It's just going in and getting the good quality and then beating them out by at least 100. If we take a look at some of the keywords, so again, roofing companies, Amarillo, there's 250 people a month that look that up. So just that real quick example, that's a lot of people that look that up a month. So if you're able to get a percentage of that, that's a ton of clientele just on that one keyword. And then lastly, I just want to mention Citations is your business name, address, and phone number in things like Yellow Pages and Yelp, because Google is just a big popularity contest. So you want to go out and give your information out to as many people as possible. And by doing that, it's going to help your Google business profiles in each location. And then because you want to do the citation for each location as well. And so that will help your website and your Google business profiles. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I do hope this was helpful. Thanks so much.